What is going on, everybody? I have to mute something. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to have to go and mute it. Let me check that. No. It's definitely coming through the other computer. But what is going on? We got a few people jumping on board here. Thanks, babe, for letting me use your login. Let me just fix that real quick here. Let me give you a sneak peek of what's in action, and hopefully that is way better. Is the sound all right? Hopefully there's no echo now because that was driving me bonkers. I do apologize. I had to make a emergency trip to the United States for my lovely wife. So hopefully we have audio back. I am like literally running super late. We do have a pretty decent show tonight. I am ill prepared tonight. I do apologize, but I will try and definitely go on with the show. So obviously, if you're tuning in, you know who I am. I'm your host, Adam Ross, and this is episode number 8. So we are rocking and rolling with the episodes. I didn't really have too much time to check out what was going on in the RC racing scene locally. So maybe Douglas can chime in. I'm sure he probably kicked some ass today at the on-road gig. I'm not even going to tell you what I know about what he did, but I can tell you this, that he is going to be killing it with his new ride. Now, what is his new ride? Does anybody know? I can't give it away right now, but hopefully he will jump in. I will message him the link just to see if he can talk about it, because I was, like I said, on the road. So we'll see if he's even done racing for the day. I'm not even 100% sure if he is, but we will see if he can jump on board. Thank you guys for joining me. The sound is fine now. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. What is going on? So basically we got a couple cool things in the shop. So as you can tell from the overhead view, let me see if I can do this. We got the 8-scale buggy all built up, ready to rock and roll. I am definitely looking for, like any track to open. John Blakely with the teaser today, because I miss those pictures, man. I would get those pictures daily. Oh my God, if not twice a day, of his track and the way it looks. But did you guys see it, man? It looked awesome. Heading to bed. In the morning. Damn. Good luck, guys. So a couple of you guys are heading out to RC Niagara. I will definitely have to check out your guys' race tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow, and I wish everybody from the Windsor area the best. So, with that being said, I got to see what I sent, Douglas. There we go. Let's see if we can get them on board. I don't know if I'm so sorry. I am really ill prepared today, but it was an emergency thing. Had to go to the States. Just want to let everybody know it wasn't as bad as I thought. Um, I think that as long as you have all your things in orders, the Arrive Can app was super easy to do. Getting through the border was absolutely fine. There is no toll currently at the bridge portion. And yeah, it's free, and they're just basically welcoming everybody back. Um, I did end up taking the tunnel back, thinking I would save some time because I saw how freaking long the lineup was coming back on the bridge. And I don't know if it was a good choice or a bad choice, but I did make it, and we are going to have a show. Obviously, we have a couple cool announcements to make, and we will kind of see what's going on. I can't believe it, but I get to race something tomorrow. Thanks to Mike Moore and the Vipers, we are going to go 164th slot car racing. He's got this fast freaking track, all computer controlled. I can't wait to go up there and mess up the points because I'm a slappy. I haven't been racing as much as I should. I've been super excited to build this bad boy, get it all ready, show it off to you guys. I have a video that we are going to be releasing hopefully midweek. I got my video expert coming over tomorrow to basically show me how it's done. So thank you, Jeff Joyce, for helping me out with all the video content, making this stuff look pro. If it wasn't for him, I definitely would be struggling right now. One of the things that we definitely have to talk about is some driver introductions. I can't say it enough. I appreciate everybody's patience. I appreciate everybody that has reached out to me and tried to put in a resume, basically trying to hype it up and show the Sworkz Canadian team some love. It's been a blessing, man. I'm not gonna lie. You guys have definitely filled my passion for the 2022 season. I am so stoked that it can't come it can't come soon enough. I basically have two driver introductions tonight, two for the price of one. I think some of you guys may have guessed it, some of you may have not. We'll see in the comments if anybody has guessed what's going down with that tonight. But it's two for the price of one. I think that it might come as a surprise. I don't know. We'll see. I want to believe it'll be a surprise to some, anyways. But cheers to the beers. I ran in the house. I had to grab one quick just to keep the vocal cords going good. Matt knows, yeah. Matt knows he's got a 12 scale. Yeah. Good luck with the on-road. Are you racing this weekend, Matt? Because it could be Matt's debut to on-road racing this weekend, which would be pretty kick-ass. I'm definitely looking forward to running my Mugen that I only got to run one time. That thing's like virtually brand spanking new. I also am going to be offering my kids to older cars because they got an upgrade as well. Oh, hi Zoe, I missed you too. Okay, go lay down. So they're going to be going. I know a couple people were messaging me. I didn't really advertise it or nothing like that, but it'll definitely be pretty cool. Jonathan, I did not have time. The 18th will be my first on-road. Okay, I'm going to try and meet you there. Let me know where you're going, and Ross Racing is going to try and roll up. But the cup, Jonathan, man, I didn't even have time to even grab a cup. Like, I literally came in the house, tried to boot up my computers. I apologize for the feedback. I am like really scrambling at this point. Normally, I have some pretty cool items up on the screen that I can show you guys and stuff like that. Right now, I am definitely flying by the seat of my pants. So, oh my God, Sean, I'm going to sneak into your truck and you're going to have to smuggle me down there for freaking sure. But yeah, so I do think a few people may or may not know who the new S Work driver is. I know there was a lot of guesses. Hey, Mike, what's going on? Welcome to the show. But I'm hoping that that we can keep the surprises coming because what we have on the website, we still have 28 days. Let me see what we got here. I think I can pull this up without wrecking the show. I'm sorry I'm not prepared today. It's like kind of embarrassing. I will do my best to make sure that we get it on. But if everybody's been to the site, please sign up. It's here. Let me give it to you just to make it a little bit easier. All right, there we go. So there's the link. So let me see if I can bring this on board. So obviously here, you guys can see this is the whole team driver who's going to make the cut. There's still 27 days. So I hope that you guys are as excited as I am because you know what? If if you have the opportunity to race for Team Sworkz Canada for the first year, that is going to be kick ass. I know I'm looking forward to getting on the team. I know that there's a few people looking to get on the team, and you know what? I think that you guys should probably take a guess, one or two guesses, but I think I can cue it up right here and kind of give the reveal. I think a couple people are going to be shocked. I didn't see a right answer yet, so that's a good sign. That is a good sign. Even if you guess right, I'm still going to say that you guessed wrong. So I'll wait for a thumbs up or a comment to see if you guys are ready for the first driver reveal of the night. Like I said, it's a 2-for-1. So once you see the first driver reveal, I guarantee you will know who the second one is. Justin, man, hey, did everybody try the new Beebs? That's awesome. Oh, Sean's got a good one in there. Tom Hughes, let's see what he's saying. Man, that is some good guesses, but man, I don't know. Should I actually show him the screen? Driver number 1, Jonathan. Man, hey, you know what? All these people would be amazing. Tessman is the only Canadian driver I can think of. Yeah, you know what? We are definitely going to pull Tessman into the fold. We will see what we can do. That would be epic. So, all right. So, those are some great guesses, but I can't believe nobody guessed right. I am going to bring the first driver on board, and then you guys can see. I'm going to show you right now. 3, 2, 1. Boom! We got Michaela Ross in the house. So it goes without a doubt that Michaela made the cut. I can't believe this girl and her willingness to put in all the work that's required in order to be a manager. She's even telling me what to do. Can you believe it? But this girl is on fire. So if you got that one right, who else could it be? Douglas, man, I would love to have Douglas on board, but if you didn't guess driver number 1, there ain't no way you're going to guess driver number 2, because there it is. Boom! Just like that, we got the 2 driver reveals, and nobody guessed it. I can't believe you guys. Like I wouldn't let my own kids on the team. Are you guys serious? Oh man, yeah. See, Sean. See, it doesn't count when you already see the picture, Sean. Nice try, buddy. But yeah. So we got Ross Racing fully assembled now, and it is going to be an epic year. Nathan is actually going to be building his Nitro Truggy, and he is so stoked. This is going to be the first kit that he's built. Michaela has built a couple kits now, and it is awesome. But I think you're actually ready for the surprise. We have a little something in store for you guys, and I'm going to sneak them in right now. Yeah! So the actual driver introduction is none other than
the Otter.
Heck yeah, man.
And son Andrew.
Jeez Louise, I can't believe the shirt fits that guy. I thought he was gonna like muscle rip it up, man. We got to get you the right size shirts, but you guys are looking good. You got your Sworkz gear on, and you know what? That picture was awesome because nobody knew it was under the hood.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, answered before you posted. LOL, total surprise. But yeah, so John has already built one of the vehicles, and I know that he can definitely show that off. It is a beaut. It's a big beaut, man. That thing's a beast. Now, did you drive it on the track today, or was it just posing?
No, that was just teasing.
The track looked like it was so drivable, though.
For the most part, I would say the track was drivable. It was just the bottom of the straight and the top of the straight was really the only bad areas. Everything else was good to go.
Oh, it was crazy because like the way that you got the sunset and everything like that and the whole angle, I missed the track shots, man. I missed the track shots. Any Sworkz Nitro Truggies in the mix so far? Absolutely. It is top secret. We are going to reveal our first Nitro Truggy driver next weekend. But right now, obviously, it was a no-brainer to try and get John on the team. I hope that we can continue to travel and have as much fun as we had in the past. I know he's got an awesome summer planned with all of his family stuff, and I'm tickled that he is able to pull off what he has been as of late. And for me to be able to support him and vice versa, it is epic. I know Andrew is just taking my money. He is just literally taking my money every single race now. And I think I just gave him the means to take more of my money. But I'm excited for him and Nathan to be able to race with the same chassis because Nathan really looks up to him. And I'm super stoked that they're going to be able to like actually start talking about setup and having fun that way. I know that he is a master programmer. That program was kick-ass. I'm super impressed with that. If you haven't seen any of his stuff yet, you guys, I will definitely try and hook it up because, man, Andrew, it was very impressive. So I wish you the best for your Christmas gift because like I hope you get what you're asking for. And it'll definitely benefit your programming big time. So now that you guys got a chance to look at the kits, now that everybody knows it's the Blakeleys, a big weight has been lifted off of my shoulders because I can't keep my mouth shut. So I'm sure it leaked out a few people, but we will see. So first impressions, what do you think?
All right. Well, yes, I just finished building the E-Truggy. of the Sworkz, and I have to say I was quite impressed. I was a little bit intimidated, to be honest, because I've never looked into the pillowball style of any brand. I've driven a couple of pillowball style cars, uh, but when I started building it, it definitely helped a ton to build it and basically completely understand how it all works, goes together, and how it all functions and whatnot. I love all the quick little adjustments that you could make to change a lot of things in your steering and it's the whole front end in general. I really like this. There's just so much to talk about on the car that I don't want to take up all your time, but definitely loved the build. The shocks, they went together beautiful. I've never actually had shocks go together that well so far. They were very quick and easy. I've done them this afternoon. I actually just finished the build this afternoon before I took it out to the track to take a picture.
Dude,
So,
I wasn't sure if you were going to show me a scraped chassis because I thought that you were full send in the one day. It was
no, it's still
ooh,
completely clean.
yeah.
It's I wanted to get her dirty. Believe me, I had the battery plugged in it and everything. I just thought, nah, I'm just gonna hold up.
So it is 100% ready to run right now.
It is like 98. Yeah, yeah. Just got to charge the battery. Really, I mean, the battery was in it just to power things up and set things up. But yeah, I've already got the everything set up, the tow and camber and everything's ready to rock and roll and give her a test.
That is awesome. I am so jealous because you actually have the place where you can test it properly. Like that is epic. So, one of the things that was basically a huge topic. I know already what you were looking for running class wise, but obviously, if you want to let Andrew say what he's going to be running next season, that would be super cool.
Yeah, I'll let Andrew go first.
This next upcoming season, I'm going to be running Nitro Buggy and E Buggy, keeping it the same. But I'm
Yeah.
going to be changing my body style, so my body color, I should say.
So you are going to update it a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Might
Nice.
notice some changes.
Yeah. So just to have that little customization, and the one thing that I'm super stoked to see is how you transition to the pillow ball because this is your first time ever running. Is it your dad's first time too running pillow ball?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. So have you guys run a Mugen before or an Sworkz? Because I know you guys have tried my previous brand, and you guys actually your dad always made faster laps than me, which really really made me feel like okay, the car's capable, it's just not the driver.
I have driven a pillow ball style before when Mark Sousa came over once and he let me drive his car. I think it was a Nitro. So
Nice. Yeah, Seuss's might have a decent setup. I don't know. I've heard of that guy before.
Yes. Yeah. I don't think he let me drive it, but I know Rob Graham let me drive his. I guess yours was a pillow ball as well, right? Right on your last brand.
Yeah. You always showed me how well it could actually do on the track, and then I just had to okay, I just have to hit the same marks as John and put down the beer.
Yeah. So I mean, I drove Rob Graham's. I believe it was his Mugen Truggy, and man, he had that thing set up. It was brand new. I don't even think he said he had driven it. I think he literally went a couple of laps, and I said, "I'd like to try this," and he's like, "Sure, give her a whirl." And the thing was driving on a class. This guy's got some really great setups.
Yes.
And he always says, I'm not that great a driver, but I know my setup. So he's definitely got that in the bag. But it was really nice to drive that style of car. And like I say, building this car and understanding how it works now just from building it is definitely going to be really critical for me, especially when I get it to the track and start testing it and just to see anything I need to tweak or whatever, but really quick changes and easy changes that I can see already. So that's nice. I like that.
Yeah, well, we definitely are excited to have you two on board. I'm stoked to be able to go to some of the other tracks and kind of basically work together instead of being on islands. Like you guys were coming from the stronger team, obviously, and now that we can actually work together and you set up stuff and bounce ideas off each other, oh my god, it's going to be next level. I'm definitely looking forward to taking Andrew's money in 2022. So you better keep
You
working.
gonna raise the bet?
Yeah, I'm not upping the bet. That's for sure. I gotta keep it a toonie at most, but it'll definitely be fun racing with you. Now, obviously, you were spectacular in Nitro Buggy last season. E-Buggy, I felt that my E-Buggy was at least able to kind of keep up with you, but when you were running Nitro and everything was running good, you had no issues, you were unstoppable. Like you were definitely on an A main kick. And that's why you just kept taking my money because I'm not an A main driver. So you were just like putting it in the show. You were battling, making the bumps, and showing everybody like who was boss. And I can't wait for you to do that in 2022 because you definitely will have all the tools to be successful. And I think with everybody's help from the team, we should be able to help you out big time. I think he spelled your name wrong. Look at he had to correct that. So he's saying congratulations anyways. So can you guys see the comments when I pop them up or no?
Yep. Yeah, we can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, getting lots of congratulations. Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, we're definitely excited to be on the Sworkz team and watching the team members unfold the way it's coming together. Man, it's going to be a killer team with some great knowledgeable drivers. So that's going to be a huge asset so far. That what I've been seeing pop up so far. So that's awesome.
Yeah, and the worst is yet to come. I think that once you gave some teasers and stuff like that, it was pretty cool because it was like, what's he building? Like the curiosity was definitely there, and it was so cool to be on the insider scoop of that, and like just building up all the hype was just second to none.
It was definitely hard not to let the cat out of the bag. That is for sure. Today was like the first day. It's like, all right, I'm going to start posting some stuff.
Dude, I honestly thought that you ran it on the track, just the way like oh man, I missed those track pics. It was pretty cool to see you posting some track stuff again and having some fun with it. But definitely looking forward to racing with you two sometime soon. And I know that oh yeah, baby, I don't even have my Sworkz stuff anymore. I gave it all away. I got
what the heck, eh?
I got another order coming in, and I got my custom ones coming from 52 Graphics, which are going to be super cool because they are obviously, well, here, you know what? Here, let me see. I think I can just go like this. Bam! So I'll actually have the Canadian Sworkz logo on some of the custom shirts. So that will be super cool. And I know that you have your graphics guy as well. I'm sorry, I literally got home 29 minutes ago. Oh my God.
I was going to say, if you can send him that Canadian one too, I definitely want to get that put on our shirts.
Yeah,
so I got some new shirts and pullovers coming. Yeah, with the Canadian logo and whatever else we decide to put on there.
Yeah, it's pretty kick-ass. And right now it's silly season, so everybody is just going crazy. I love seeing the post, and I love hearing about people making major moves. And one of the people that is major is used to. Like, it's a major move. And I don't care what anybody says, because in Canada, you guys are major. You're the number one track builder in Ontario, if not Canada. And I think that having Andrew on board on the huge uptick, like, I'm not going to lie, Andrew, I thought I could kick your ass all year in 2021. And I was sadly disappointed. I went swimming to like hide my tears because you were like kicking my ass. And like, oh my God. I was like, well, what else do I have to do? And then I'm like, I know, I'm going to get a better buggy. And then now that you're running the better buggy, I'm like, there goes my advantage. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, man. I'm looking forward to traveling to the different tracks, like I said. Obviously, going to O-Town, our second home, and basically just keeping the ball rolling. I can't wait for everybody to see all the content that we can bring now that we got the mobile studio. And I know, John, you were talking about building the nest and all that. With the new smaller stuff, we won't even need it. If Santa Claus brings me the gift that I asked for, it's the new 362. If you're not sure what that is, you got to check it out because it's going to be working real hard in 2022.
Nice. Yeah, I look forward to seeing better footage of the racing. But you know, the biggest thing it comes down to is you just got to be there to race. That's the thing.
You got it.
I feel bad for those who can't come or whatever, but if you're there, you're in the show.
Well, so Net Cruiser, John Kennedy, or is that?
Yep.
Okay, good. I hate when I can't say their last names. I'm horrible with that. He has definitely motivated me to step it up to the next level. His video of everybody racing when he's doing the camera angles and following the action with Brandon Marshall on the mic, he brought the hype and the clarity. Even if you are there and you're a part of that, you want to show your friends, like, hey, look it, this was me battling. This was me going down. I got the bump on this day. Like any little thing that they captured brought it to the next level. And then you had my shitty camera and this and that. And it was the whole track. And man, the concept was there, but it's cool because now that we know that the internet and all that wasn't an issue, we can rock and roll now. So I'm looking forward to bringing a little bit better footage to the peeps for sure.
It's definitely nice having better internet coverage at Otterville because I never realized how bad it was until I watched my own video and it was like, oh my gosh, that ever choppy.
Well, it's like Andrew and him building that city that he has in Minecraft. Like that was like O-Town. You know, zoom in on the dirt and it's all like, wow, is that his mining field and all that stuff? Like, man, it's crazy. Yeah. But no, I appreciate you guys popping on. Obviously, congratulations and welcome to the team. And it's going to be an epic 2022. I'm going to segue into some truggy bodies. Obviously, you guys know that I posted the link up there for the webpage, and I would like to do some winter testing in Florida. Oh, snap. I wonder what he's going to be testing.
Yeah, no doubt.
So obviously the truggy body is going through some changes. Everybody knows that Techno set the bar really high when it came to their everybody's calling it the bruggy body, which is really weird. And obviously,
some have called it the shoebox.
Well, I called it the shoebox because
I know.
Man, I can't believe, like, my son is so excited to run the shoebox. It's not even funny. Obviously, I got him the bruggy body because I want Nathan to come out swinging. But I think that if all of the pros are switching to it, it must have some sort of advantage. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way that you can get all the top tier guys to be switching to that type of body if there wasn't something to be said about it. So basically, I'm going to be showing that off. It has been my best seller, and I do have to thank all of you guys for the support on the website. Man, it is awesome. I do try and ship within 1 to 2 days, and obviously we have the pickup option as well. Once we got the site integrated with Canada Post, it made me and my wife's job so much easier for getting the orders and shipments out. So you have to definitely check that out. The classic truggy body looks like it's smiling. The classic one. Huh.
No idea.
I'm smiling though.
There's a classic truggy body.
Yes. Yeah. So this right here, look at it. So this is
Oh, that's the one I have.
yeah. This is
Stock
considered
body.
this is considered classic now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's the classic one, and then this right here, which I will go to a better view. This is the buggy body. So I actually only have one buggy body left. So if anybody wants it, they're gonna have to go to the website and get it before it's gone. But it has been.
I probably should have had you send that over to the painter, since I do have a nitro truggy body or a truggy kit as well. So I never thought about that, but we'll figure something out. We got all winter for me to decide what classes I'm running. I got to choose between three. So
between three classes, right?
Yeah, e-buggy, e-truggy, and nitro truggy. I like having them all, so I have to decide which one I want to really run, right?
Oh, dude, I'm excited for you to run, like, obviously the e-truggy, because you are like the e-truggy expert. You kill it in the class.
Yeah, and the class has just been like booming. I mean, it's like, okay, if we're gonna run truggy, then let's run e-truggy and forget about nitro truggy, or let's all run nitro truggy and forget about e-truggy. Because I mean, if you combine the two classes together, we usually see about 50 truggies at a race event.
It's bonkers. Matt said run them all.
Yeah, for sure. I can and I will at some point.
Yeah, well, I know it's always easier for you to run more classes when we travel. And that's when the true otter comes out, because that's when I see your mind thinking, you're looking at different ways to jump stuff. And the show that you put on in Quebec, man, everybody's still talking about that. That was like next level. So
that was fun.
Oh, nitro truggy, eh? Yeah. So the thing is, if John truly does the nitro truggy, then we would basically have it set up where Andrew can pit for him, and then he can pit for Andrew. That right there is the best father-son team that you could ask for. And that's kind of the reason why I didn't mind Nathan getting the e-truggy, because I know that's his first step into the big boys. And because he was super
like it.
about it. Oh, yeah. And if you see how good he does in the short course, if he can translate that into the truggy, it's going to be awesome. And
that's another class to be talked about is short course. I mean, man, I am missing me some short course. I really need me some short course. I missed that class big time. I just think about all the years I was racing that, and I finally became like a number one contender. Like, you know, right behind Douglas. I was kind of with Douglas, but then boom, he was gone after that. But I kind of became the number two contender, and yeah. And then we got rid of the short bus, and now it's like, man, I'd really like to get that one back. But Sworkz doesn't make one, apparently.
They do not, and it makes it so you can run whatever you have. So if you still have a Techno, you're okay to run that. If you have the TLR, you can run that. If you have the PR, which is the only other four-wheel drive one that I know about, like it basically opens it up, right? But it is such a fun class. I was always getting smoked by Douglas too. He beat me for the championship in 2017, and then he never looked back. I was fortunate enough to do okay in that class, and honestly, it's the most fun I could have. Like that video that I showed from the Net Cruiser there, when me and Robbie were battling for the lead, and it went down to oh my god, like we were beating and banging, but it was still fun beating and banging. It was. It's a fun class.
That was a good battle. Definitely a good battle with short course, and you can get away with that when you're beating and banging and rubbing and racing. Like that's probably one of the best things I love about short course is you can do that, and it's so much fun. You can bump and push and you know, from the side, whatever. It doesn't like upset the vehicle like it would with the buggies or truggies. That's what I love about the short course.
It's because it's got the covered body. It's not like wheel on wheel, right? You're
Mhm,
actually rubbing
mhm.
you're rubbing fenders. It's so kick ass.
Yeah,
SCT is so much fun. I miss it too.
yeah.
He's still got yeah, man, and JC he was ridiculously fast with the TLR stuff.
Well, like I say, the biggest thing is that I made the mention of short course needs to make a comeback in 2022. So who's gonna start it?
Yeah, man. Well, it was funny because towards the end, everybody's like, "Well, now that you got your buggy program going, you got your kids and this and that, like you got to give up something." And I'm like, "Man, like what
You
can I
can't
give
do
up?"
that.
I know. I'm like, I don't know. Like, do I just give up sleeping? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, you mean a
I
class
mean,
or sleep?
yeah, I mean, I condensed my fleet down at one point from like 13, 14 chassis down to like 6. So I'm doing well. I'm half of what I used to be.
Yeah, you know what? It's crazy because right now I only have one on road car, which is crazy for me. So I only have the TC. Um, I have the kids' cars mostly disassembled, and they're both running the USGTs. So if you guys ever need a sponsorship for that, we can hook you up. And then all the rest of the on road stuff, I basically have ready to get rid of. And honestly, the only other thing I really have is my drag stuff. He's chilling. He's like fiending for some like computer action.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So,
got VRC sitting in front of us.
oh man. So is he beating you or no?
Yeah. I've actually been playing. He hasn't been. So he did try on road on VRC. He actually liked it.
I think I beat your last time. Your
Yes.
first lap time in the second lap.
Yeah.
On road?
Yeah. What took me 28 laps to get like 19-second lap times, he did it in like 2 or 3 laps. It was a bit mind blowing. It's like, really?
Oh, I'm gonna have to try now. So it's on.
Yeah, I mean the on road's nice. You can just pick up the radio and boom, you're racing on road cars. But I mean, like I say, the biggest thing for VRC for me, not to change the topic, is keeping keeping me sharp. Because I mean, I'm not getting the time on the track now, so I'm doing it here on VRC. Boom, I can just pick up the radio, turn on the computer, away I go, and then when I'm done, I can just turn it off and do whatever. Right?
Yeah, and see, I am definitely trying to put in the otter hours right now so I can have Dr. Summer off. That's my goal right now. I got to finish strong. We got 3 weeks left, and basically, I am trying to maximize all of my summertime off throughout the winter, like I typically try to do all the time. If I could, I'd be a bear and hibernate, man, honestly.
Well, today was a good day to hibernate. I know I did. I actually slept in. I woke up at like 7 o'clock, and then I just laid in bed and I actually fell back to sleep. It was actually a nice, restful morning. I actually feel a bit more rejuvenated than I have in the last, say, 2 months because it's been crazy with harvest. I wish I could say we were done, but we're not yet. Almost.
Nice. Well, with that being said, I'm going to cut you guys loose. You guys can jump on PRC. Maybe I'll meet you on there a little bit later because, like, I am a free guy tonight. It's crazy. I get to do whatever I want. I got no kids. My wife is, unfortunately, like I said, I had to travel off in the States, so it's going to be a party up in here. I'm telling you, I'm going to VRC it. I'm definitely looking forward to watching some Street Outlaws, and I'm going to have my pretzels and peanut butter. Hell yeah.
Nice. Well, thanks for having us on the show, and thanks for approaching us and having us on the team. Definitely stoked to hit the track with these new cars and start making some podium finishes or at least some good battles out there on the track. Again, it doesn't come down to podium, just the great battles. That's what I'm looking for right now, and have some fun next year.
Yeah, and you know what? We're going to be Sworking it big time, and I think that just like the fun in the pits and the shenanigans that we can get into together is going to be the story of the year for sure. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for coming on board. Thanks for taking a risk with me, and we're going to have some fun with it, man. It is going to be an epic 2022. So I'm going to be showing off my buggy, and we'll cut you two loose. And then I only got a few more minutes left, so I will definitely be in contact with you guys. And thanks for coming on.
Cheers.
See ya. Man, so obviously the cat's out of the bag. Now we can freaking hype it up big time. We got Ontario's best track builder in the business on the brand. Like, I know I'm freaking stoked. I can't believe that John Blakely is on board. I can't believe that Andrew on the uptick is on board. We are going to definitely come out swinging in 2022. We got a lot to prove. We definitely have a big target on our back, but we are up to the challenge. We have a few more members of the team. Like I said, I showed you guys the countdown. We still have 27 days to get the Sworkz Canada team in order. So please be patient. I do appreciate all the stuff that you guys have been doing, and I can't even say it enough. It's going to be an epic year. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to show this off real quick. I don't know what the best view is here. You know what? If I take me out, I think that it'll be quiet. So new layouts. No. Huh. So I think this is as close as I'm going to get it for you guys. So obviously this is my buggy. Let me get these bodies out of the way. But that LFR body, the ruggy body, definitely check it out. It might already be sold out. You never know. We'll see if John gets to click that first. But this buggy build was fan-freaking-tastic for me. The one thing, my thumb is just healing now. I did have an issue, and you're going to see it on the blooper video. I could not get the servo saver together to save my life. The servo saver actually bounced off my table, hit the banner over on the wall, over like 6 feet away, COVID distance, and it was epic. I was like trying to squeeze it, get a couple threads started. I'm like, how in the hell is this spring so freaking tough? But we did get it together. We did get it on. So some of the cool features that we have with this buggy are right here. So I like the way that it's got all the geometry in the back and the pill setup. Obviously, everybody knows about the wide and narrow pivot blocks in the back. So what you can do is you can actually make it have a narrow or a wide pivot in the rear. Awesome option right out of the box. The next thing is it comes with option sway bars in the kit standard. So you get to choose between what you want, hard or soft. You know what? This thing is, I could put it on the bump box right now, Paul, and this thing would be good to go. The next thing that I really enjoyed was the battery. I have a 2800 milliamp 2-cycle battery in here. It's a Gen Ace. It is definitely my go-to battery for receiver packs, and it has been a treat because you can have multiple different configurations in this location, and the box seals. So super cool, super easy to do. Now, one of the things that I'm really looking forward to experimenting with this season is the fail-safes built into the T-kits. Now, I still recommend that you put a spring or elastics on the throttle return in case you lose all power or a wire gets cut or something like that. You want to make sure that either your wheels turn and it goes full brakes. That would, in my opinion, be the best option for the fail-safe. But having these Tekin servos, they're fully programmable, and you can do it by hooking up to your hot wire with the correct software. It's going to be lights out, and I'm so looking forward to being able to try that. Obviously, we're running the alpha motor. I got the aftermarket cooling head. Got to have that red bling bling to match up the scheme. I am going to have to get a hold of Summit RC Racing and basically send me some red anodized bits, because I know that we can hop this buggy up and make it look as good as it performs. You know me, I'm not going to win, so I might as well look good losing, right? So we have the aftermarket tuned pipe, which I'm really looking forward to running. It was awesome in my previous setup, and I have the exact same expectations for the 2022 seasons. It's going to be a blast running this alpha motor. Obviously, this one's already broken in. I have about a gallon and a half through this alpha motor. The other alpha motor, since rebuild, I have only a few tanks. Thanks to Douglas and his dad out in Quebec, they completely redid my nitro motor. I didn't realize that you weren't supposed to have more than 7 gallons through a nitro motor without doing the conrod and pistons. Shame on me. I will definitely make sure I don't do that to this motor, because it is running mint right now. So all I did was, obviously, I put in some after run oil just to store it for the winter. We are going to be running the TNR fuels right now, and if anything of that changes, I will definitely let you guys know. In talks with Chris Nelson currently to see exactly what he wants to do for the 2022 season, because obviously it's only up until the end of 2021, so we'll see what we have there. A big, huge help has been my Cow RC magnetic mats. The only thing that I lost off these magnetic mats was the spring that shot across the room. But as you can see, boom, you drop these things, they stick right to the mat. And it is a great thing to have. One of my favorite things are these little trays. These part trays, once you have them set up, you can have them set up for the front diff, the center diff, the rear diff, whatever configuration you want. The one big thing that I'm waiting to get my hands on is the dot boxes. Those things are going to be next level. The other thing that I really enjoy is these cowhide wipes. Man, I got to try them for the first time for on-road, and they were epic. Oh, hey, no problem, bud. Actually, if you guys haven't checked it out, here is oh, it's not typing. Sorry. This is my YouTube channel. So if you check this out, it's the RRRC News. And when you look it up, you have to make sure it has the 3 R's. If you don't have 3 R's and only 2 R's, you'll get some weird new shit. And I apologize for what you get for that stuff. But yeah, if you put in the 4 R's, you should be A-okay. So there it is. Yeah, if you check it out, it is pretty cool. And if you can subscribe, obviously hit the like button, hit the bell, whatever you got to do, it would be appreciative, because it basically generates revenue and all the other good stuff from you guys chiming in and basically just jumping on board. So a couple other things that I wanted to point out about this buggy that I really like. Obviously, it's got the weight distribution system where you can do the A, B, and C positions. I haven't seen that on a previous buggy. I know that they have different weight configurations. You can go anywhere from 15 to 45 grams. I'm excited to try that out. The other thing that I was blown away was when I was actually doing the servo saver. And you can see here, let me see if I can get it close for you guys. But, oh yeah, I got the cool T-Pro tires in the way here. Let me get the T-Pro tire off. Gonna have to get some aftermarket wheel hexes from Summit Racing, but you can see right there. Hopefully, you can see it in the camera. But the steering servo saver has this like basically foam. It's like the filter, and it prevents anything from getting into your servo saver to ensure that it has smooth steering action for the duration of your run, which is pretty freaking cool in my opinion, because you don't want to have that go south on you when you're in the middle of a run, especially if you're battling for a position. Mugen does it, eh? Yeah, you know what? This thing is very close to the Mugen and my previous brand. And I have to say that I'm super stoked because I was looking at some of my setup sheets and I believe that it will transfer over. And if you're coming from Mugen or if you're coming from the previous brand that I run, actually, if you're probably coming from any pillow ball suspended car, you will have a pretty good grasp at the setup changes. Now, my previous vehicle didn't have all the adjustability in the upper A arms. So to be able to pull the pills out and change the degree and angle, to me, is next level. I really appreciate the thought that went into that. The holes drilled in the carbon fiber insert so you can get to the droop screws. Another great idea. The basically John brought up a really good point, and it made me chuckle because I made the exact same mistake. The sway bar. You got to make sure you don't put your nut on the top because you're going to block yourself. So, just one of those things, building a new kit. Obviously, you're going to learn what not to do the first time. So, we both learned that because when John said it, I'm like, oh no, I'm going to check mine. And yeah, because why wouldn't you put it straight up, make it nice and easy to get to? But yeah, so that was one of the funny things that we definitely learned from building a new kit. But you know what? Those type of things is what keeps it fun, keeps it exciting, and you know what? We can laugh about it now because we both did the same thing. Yes, the carbon plates. So there is a few different options, and right now I'm focused on hooking up the team. That is my main goal, and to make sure that we are ready for when that countdown runs out. So we have 27 days to get all of our ducks in a row, and that way we can come out in 2022 working it hard. And basically, we're on track right now, and it is truly amazing by the support. I'm blown away by how much traffic even the website has been getting. So, man, obviously it is you guys, and I do appreciate it. You guys have definitely made it exciting to come home from my real work to actually do something that I enjoy doing. I have the kids doing the packaging, and then we just make sure that all the stuff on the invoice is correct before we actually mail it out to you guys. So it is a family thing, and it has been a lot of fun doing it. So you'll have to bear with us for that. Oh man, you know what, Rob? I appreciate that, man. And the surprises are still going to come. I'm telling you. You guys might have guessed the Otter. You guys might have guessed Andrew. You guys had no clue about Nathan and Michaela, though. I can tell. But I think that the team is definitely coming together. I'm super stoked. I got some more announcements in the works, and everybody that has taken the time to reach out to me, I will get back to you either with good news or bad news. Either way, I'm not going to be a guy to ghost you. I am not going to be a guy to like whatever. And I'm not like really interested in having contracted customers. I've talked about it here and there, and I was on the fence about it for a while, but we want to build the team up and showcase what we can do in 2022, introduce you to the brand, and be able to build it up in 2023. I'm not in it for a quick fix. I'm in it for the long haul, and I want to build this up correctly, and I hope you guys can appreciate that because, man, there's a lot of work that goes in behind the scenes, and I am definitely putting in work. or Schwerk, whatever you want to call it. And I do appreciate all the patience, man. You guys have been nothing but spectacular. All the texts and messages and stuff like that, you guys make my day. You guys have definitely been cracking me up, and we will make sure that we showcase the Sworkz product in the best possible way we can in 2022. And if you make it, great. If you don't, man, don't get upset. There's always the next year. Like I said, we are in it to win it, and we're in it for the long haul. So don't be, oh, you still have 27 days. I am going through all the stuff. And like I said, I'm blessed that I've gotten this much response from you guys for the kits. And you know what? We are going to make sure that we come out swinging in 2022. So, you know what? An hour is up, man. I got through an hour with no script, no nothing. I apologize for getting in the door late. Thank you, John and Andrew, for coming on board, man. It was insane. I couldn't have the sound working. We didn't have any of the other stuff going, but I appreciate you guys tuning in. We will have a more structured show next week. I promise. I know I always say that, but I really mean it this time. Obviously, we're going to have another driver introduction for next weekend, so stay tuned for that. And also, stay tuned for some of the updates on the website. We are going to have a few more brands coming on board, and you got to have to check them out. So I'm going to turn you guys loose, and I appreciate you guys tuning in. My hour is up, but tune in next week, and we will have some more RC shenanigans. Till then, we will see you guys.